ZCash has an absolute insanely high potential, and just a few hours ago, it did something that makes me even more bullish, guys. You do not want to miss this. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and we'll dive right in. So this is ZCash on here. It is rank number 64. That means it's basically a medium cap altcoin. It's not low cap, it's not high cap, it's more of the medium range. There's currently $2 billion in the market, which although that sounds like a lot, it really isn't that much relative to something like Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA, XRP, or something like that. We still have a lot of potential before we even touch coins of that nature. All right, and that makes me really, really bullish already. So let's go ahead and dive in, or let's go ahead and check out my portfolio. On my portfolio, ZEC has been my 5th largest holding for a very long time. No matter how far it keeps dropping, I think this thing has so much potential that I keep averaging in and adding more and more to my position. So let's go ahead and I'm going to show you why I am so bullish, or why I have been adding in more and more position. So this is going to be the log chart on a very, very high time frame level. So I've done video about this before, but just understand, from here to here, and you expand it all the way out on the log chart, you can see how well this level has been respected. Okay, now you may be thinking, well, how significant are these 2 points realistically, right? But if you want to look at this coin, you will really understand and fully get a grasp of how insane this can go. This is Ethereum Classic, and it has a very similar structure. Go to the very high time frame, zoom on in, and you can see once it got above this level, and it resisted off it for a very long time, once it busted above here, it had an absolute amazing growth of around 400% in the span of like, what, 4 days? Guys, that's huge. Okay, Ethereum Classic had a really, really nice run, and it was because it broke above this log trend line. And the exact same thing is happening on ZCash. All right, now the cool part about this as well is that this ZCash trend line on the log chart has been taking a very long time to build. This is from June of 2017, and the next point is over here in August 2020. So this has been 4 years in the making, guys, over 4 years. So when this thing does pop above here, that means there is a ton of built up pressure. There's a rule in crypto: the longer the consolidation, the more aggressive the expansion. And this is a 4-year long consolidation, just waiting to eventually pop up. Guys, that is huge. All right. Now, although that doesn't look like that much of an increase, if you take off the log chart, you can see how much room we have to go on this chart, guys. Look at this. Absolutely amazing. So if we were to just get back up to that previous level, that's a 5,000% increase, guys. An absolute amazing amount. Okay, now that's why I've been so dang bullish on this coin in the long term, and that's why I keep scaling in, because I'm in it for the long game. However, there's 2 things that have been happening very, very recently that's getting me really, really excited. Well, for one, if you go ahead and connect these 2 dots, or these 2 highs together, you can see we are just now starting to tease and getting above this trend line on the BTC pairing. We're already above it on the log chart for this major trend line. However, we're also starting to press against this and potentially break out. And not only that, we are showing a ton of strength relative to Bitcoin right now, which is a really, really good sign. Now, on the US dollar pairing, if you go to the daily chart, what happened in the last daily close? Well, for the first time since June of 2021, we actually have gotten our first daily close above the 200 moving average. That's really, really, really important, guys. If you've been on this channel for any amount of time, you know the 200 moving average is my primary thing that I'm looking at anytime I look at the chart. So now that we've finally gotten above it after rejecting for so long, this is a really, really good sign and gets me very excited for the potential this coin has. So overall, I think we're looking really, really good. And so because of that, I posted today. It's going to get released in about 9 or 10 hours from now. However, my Discord users, particularly the guys that are on the Patreon, already got the inside information on this. Okay, so I posted this at 10 o'clock at night. And you guys are going to get this about 12 hours later. So make sure you guys are in my Discord so you get the most up-to-date information. Furthermore, if you can, make sure that you guys are on the Patreon account, because if you do actually join the Patreon, you get even more exclusive information prior to anyone else. There's only, I believe, 25 spots remaining on the Patreon, and it's only $20 a month, guys. After those 25 are filled, then the price is going to increase quite substantially. So you don't have much time to get this early access with the cheaper amount of price. All right, so that's what I got. ZCash looks amazing. I'm super bullish about it. Make sure to be on the Discord, get the most recent or most up-to-date information, and make sure you guys also check out the Patreon. I think it's a really, really good opportunity, and you guys get the inside information. So I'm gonna let you guys know, or let you guys go. Outside of that, have a fantastic evening, and I will see y'all on the next video. Deuces.